Hello everybody, it's Lewis here, and today we are back with another Clash of Clans video. And in today's video, guys, it was the GGWL final, the Penta final, and it was DK 2nd Brigade versus Clan of Finland. And this was an awesome one, guys. It was a pretty close war, even though the score doesn't say it. They did miss a couple stars down low, DK 2nd Brigade, but Clan of Finland were just too strong, and throughout the league they have been too strong. Now, let me give a bit of a backstory on this league, because you might not know what it is. It is Guts and Glory War League, that's what it stands for, GGWL. And this was the first season, and there's two divisions, there's Heavy and there's Penta. So Heavy is a heavier breakdown with a lot of Town 12s and stuff, and Penta is a little bit smaller breakdown and uses Town 9s and stuff. So in this war, it was a 5-5-5 breakdown, no Town 12s though, so it's a 5 Town 11, 5 Town 10, 5 Town 9 breakdown. And this was the final of the Penta League, and obviously Clan of Finland did manage to get a win here, so good job to them. They were probably the strongest clan throughout the season. They perfect warred almost every single war you see, only missing one star here. And that was pretty awesome, but unlucky to DK 2nd Brigade, they were also pretty strong. They did have a couple fails down low on the 9s, and you're not allowed to dip on the 9s, so that was quite unlucky. They didn't clear 2 of them, so if they did clear them, it could have been a different story, but Clan of Finland, like I said, just too strong. Almost getting the perfect war. It was a pretty close one. So let's jump into a couple attacks by DK 2nd Brigade, then let's jump into a couple by Clan of Finland. So just while we look at this attack on the Town 11, I do want to say this was a super awesome league, super awesome first season. There was a little hiccup because of Town 12s being added, but if you guys do want to sign up for season 2, I will leave a link to GGWL down below in the description. It is a Discord server, so if you want to apply, you do need Discord, and if you want to get into a couple leagues and different matches inside the game, you should go ahead and apply. So down here, the leader, I believe, of DK 2nd Brigade, and he's coming in with the little Gobo kill squad here with the Rule Wrecker, because that is going to get a lot of damage. Obviously trying to get the Eagle, trying to get 2 air defenses, trying to get the CC, and he doesn't expect to get the Queen. That's why he has a skeleton spell in his army, and these balloons do a little bit of damage to his bowlers. They actually killed him, I believe, but luckily his Queen at level 50 is going to do quite a bit of damage coming around. Inferno does lock on, but he does have the ability, so that is going to be all good. Does get the sweeper, which is the most important part probably in this attack, because where he comes from, the sweeper would have done a lot of damage. So Lalo here coming in from the left hand side, and he's got the Warden behind as well. Drops in a couple of haste because the Lava Hounds are moving quite far ahead, and he's got some backup balloons at the top just to reinforce the Lalo portion because they were thinning out at the bottom. So he's got a lot of pups here, Rage Spell, Skeleton Spell in the core to take down the Queen. That Queen is going to be dead for sure, and now he's just got a ton of loons. It does miss the mortar, so a little bit unlucky there on the loon pathing, but the loons do actually path back to it, and they do split, which is pretty nice because of this back end wizard tower. So he's got a heal for the back end here. The Warden does go down to the Inferno, but it's not really going to be an issue. He does have the balloons coming in from the back end as well. They're going to be helping out take the Inferno down, and he does have a ton of cleanup. Also has the King left up in the raid, so that is going to be a triple here from Dam. So that was a pretty awesome one. Like I said, this was the final, so there was a lot of pressure. So anyone who hit triple in this, great job. I'm only going to be showing the best attacks in my opinion, because I don't have time to show every single attack, but there was quite a lot of triples, and a really good job to everyone who did hit one. So that is the raid there from Dam. Let's go ahead and show one more here from DK 2nd Brigade, and that is going to be a 10v10. Now this one wasn't the cleanest, it definitely could have gone better, but I do like the plan, I do understand the plan. So he's got a bowler here to funnel on the left, and a wizard at the top, because he realizes nothing is in range of this wizard, so that was a nice choice there. Will it even get one more building? It doesn't look like it is going to go down, but that is the funnel made pretty much. This bowler and the archer at the bottom doing the damage needed for the funnel, and he's going to come in with a little Gobo attack here. And I like this one because he realizes there's a Lava Hound in the CC. He doesn't put the Queen with the kill squad. He actually uses a mini Queen Walk at the top here. Takes down the air defenses with a couple of hogs so he can start the Queen Walk. And unluckily the healers do switch, but they are going to switch back to the Queen in just a moment. And here we go. The Lava Hound does come out. He doesn't need to kill the Lava Hound because he is using hogs. So that's why he's putting the Queen at the top. And that is just going to do a little bit of damage at the top, and hopefully take down this King. Now, he does get a little bit unlucky here. The Inferno and the Expos do a bit of damage to the Queen, I believe, in a moment. But he does start Hogs just in time because the Queen would have gone down. And here we go, the Expo and the healers are going down now. So that is going to be the Hogs coming in here. Now, he does have 4 heals. This was a little bit spammy. I don't really like the heal placement, but he did manage to get triple. So overlapping heals there because of that king. Don't really know what to say about that. That was a little bit interesting, but he does have enough heals left for the raid. So now all 4 heals are down. Luckily, he does manage to get a good split here, so the defenses do go down pretty quick. Queen is still up, targeting a wall for some reason. No idea why she's doing that. She's going to break the wall and then not even go through it. And here we go. The Love Hound is left up, not really doing much to the hogs, doing barely any damage. Skeletons are going to be a little bit of an issue. This king as well, also going to be a little bit of an issue. But if we just go 4 times here, the Love Hound not doing much here. And as long as the Queen doesn't lock onto it, it is going to be a triple. Queen takes down a CC in the middle. Hogs take down the buildings on the outside. And that's going to be a 10v10 here for DK 2nd Brigade. So awesome one there. They did manage to clear all the 10s. I believe they dipped once on the 10s because you are allowed 1 dip. Yep, they did dip once within the Town Hall 11. So you are allowed 1 11v10 dip in this war. And I believe Clan of Finland did the same. Yeah, they dipped number 7. So let's go ahead and look at some of their attacks. So this was the winning team, Clan of Finland, in GGWL Penta Season 1. I really like this league because it's just like all the clans are so nice and there's such good wars and practice. And the admins do understand stuff, they do actually listen. Because Town 12 was added mid-season, so that was kind of a rough patch. They didn't really know what to do, but they did manage to figure out and the league did go smoothly. So here we go. It's got balloons coming in with haste on either side to take down the Infernos. This was a really weird base when I looked at it. I was pretty interested because this was a pretty weird one. I don't know how I would have attacked this. But obviously this was the right plan. He actually does swag some spells in this one, so that was awesome. Let's see how he does it. So double golem here to tank for these expos, bomb towers, arch towers, mortars, and everything over here. And the funnel is made with some wizards, and obviously the balloons did take down the defenses on either side. Pretty interesting choice, but it does work out. It's got the rage spell here, all the heroes, all the polars, and the warwicker, and still a couple golems I believe left up, going through the core here, and they are going to take down most of these defenses. With the warden ability used, that is really going to help get through these wizard towers so he doesn't take too much damage. Warwicker is still moving, and that is going to get all the way to the town hall. And at this point, he still has 13 hogs and 2 heals. And now I would drop the hogs in about now, but he is going to wait a little bit longer to make sure some defenses do go down. Drops in a couple of hogs at the bottom, and he's going to be dropping in the rest over here on the right hand side. Now swagging 2 spells because there are so many troops left up in the core. You see Queen is tanking, King is tanking, bowlers are tanking, everything is tanking, and these hogs are just going to town. I don't even think he loses 1 hog, to be fair. So he's not going to use a hill because, you know, he wants to swag it, because, you know, always swag in the finals, because that is something you should definitely do. So he's got 2 heals here. He's just going to swag them down on the CC. Ultimate disrespect here from Conan the Beast. Definitely a beast attack. In my opinion, Clan of Finland were the best clan in the league. Finishing off, they didn't start too strong. They did lose a couple wars early on, but finishing off, they almost perfect ward everyone. YouTube channel faced them, and they almost perfect ward us. I believe it was the exact same score as this one. We got 39, they got 44. Almost perfect warring us again. So that was pretty awesome. They had no siege in that one as well. Clan of Finland aren't really a fan of sieges, from what I found out, but they use them when needed, like in this one. So this was a really awesome attack. I love this one. This was such a weird base, and it was just cool to watch. So he's got the Queen Charge Lalo here. Now this was pretty interesting because I was thinking, how do you Queen Charge it? Again, it's 2 single Infernos and like air defenses, but he actually uses this little path in the middle which has an Inferno there, and he's got a couple of freezes. So he uses that to go ahead and get the Queen, and then he uses a Warwicker in such a cool way. So let's have a look at it. So loons here to break the mortar and also get the army camp, I believe. Yep, it is going to go down. So awesome job funneling there with a couple of loons, and it is going to do a bit of damage on the archer as well. And the Queen here has a really nice funnel. You see massive funnel here, and that is just going to mean the Queen is going to go straight through the middle. Perfect, that is what he wanted. And he's going to be raging her up in a minute. A couple of hogs here to take down this Tesla, but the Queen actually does get it either way, and they are going to help take down the bomb tower and lure the CC. So that was a nice touch there. I'm not too sure if his plan was to take down the bomb tower or just to lure the CC, but it did work out. And here we go, Poison Rage, just to make sure the CC Dragon and the witches do go down. And in a second, the Queen is going to step up to the Inferno. He's going to have to use a freeze because of that Inferno, and he's also going to get the Queen here with the kill squad. So another rage here because this enemy Queen is close, and also this Inferno and also the Expos are locking on here, and he freezes the Inferno. Enemy Queen is going to go down. He has to pop the ability because the Inferno is a backup in the game. And look at the Warwicker he uses in a moment dropping the war record over here because the town hall is in a weird place. Queen is still going. She's already got a ton of value here. CC, Inferno, Queen, tons of stuff. And he starts to Lalo. But look at this war record over here. It has Valkyries in it. It takes down 2 air defenses and the Inferno, tanking for the king as well. And the queen is still going. He decides to rage up the queen using the 3rd rage on the queen just so she stays alive, and takes down a couple wizard towers. I believe she's going to get all 4 wizard towers in this attack. That's insane value, guys. Such a good queen walk here. And he still has a freeze for the back end. Also has tons of minions left up in the raid. I believe this was a fresh hit because of this Tesla down here. He didn't see it, so I'm not too sure what was wrong with that one. Maybe he just forgot about it. But still, queen is up, king is up. He has about 10 loons left. He has tons of minions, pups. He has a couple loons in a bag. He has a free spell. And he basically just swagging his spells here and troops. This was awesome. Such a good attack here and such good queen charge on a weird base. Also really great use of the siege machine. I really like that one. So that is going to be it, guys, for this war recap. It wasn't a very big war, so I can't show you too many attacks, but it was a pretty awesome one nonetheless. And if you guys do want to sign up for GGWL Season 2, it is going to be starting in about a month, I believe. I am going to be covering it on the channel with a couple live streams and recaps when it does start up. So if you want to be featured on the channel, make sure you go ahead, sign up, and show some love to the admins for hosting the league. So it was really awesome. I'm glad we were a part of it. We did pretty good. We got 5th, I believe, in the league, and it was like 22 clans, so that was awesome. 5th out of 22. Hope you guys did enjoy. Again, congrats to Clan Finland for the win, and congrats to DK 2nd Brigade for coming so close to the win, but just falling at the final hurdle. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time. Peace out.